Today, we're diving deep into a survival scenario. We're talking about the essentials you need to stockpile to make it through. Of course, we love to stockpile a wide variety of foods, but with survival in reality, you only need three. Now, I know what you're thinking. What about variety? What about taste? And you'd be right to think that. Even though these should be your priority, you still want to have a variety of different flavors and stuff. But for survivability, it's just these three. This is not just an opinion. I'm going to show you scientifically speaking the facts and why that's all you need are these three foods. First up, we've got rice, the cornerstone of our survival diet. Rice has been a staple food for centuries, feeding billions of people across the globe. Its versatility and nutritional value make it an indispensable part of any survival strategy. Rice is a brilliant source of carbohydrates, which, as you know, are crucial for providing your body with energy. Carbohydrates are the body's primary energy source, breaking down into glucose to fuel your brain, muscles, and other vital organs. Think of carbs like the fuel that keeps your engine running. Without them, you'll be sluggish, slow, and unable to tackle the challenges of a survival situation. Imagine trying to navigate through tough terrain or build a shelter without the necessary energy. It's nearly impossible. But rice isn't just about energy. It's also incredibly shelf-stable. This means that it can be stored for long periods without spoiling, making it an ideal food for emergency situations. Stored properly in airtight containers, rice can last for years, even decades. This longevity is crucial when planning for long-term survival scenarios where fresh food might not be readily available. That means you can stockpile it now and have it ready to go when you need it most. Having a reliable food source that you can depend on in times of crisis can make all the difference. No refrigeration, no complicated preservation methods, just good old-fashioned survival food. This simplicity is one of rice's greatest strengths, allowing you to focus on other critical survival tasks. Now you might be thinking, but Bear, isn't rice a bit bland? And you'd be right. Plain rice might not be the most exciting thing to eat day after day. But here's the thing about rice. It's a blank canvas for flavor. You can transform it into a delicious meal with just a few simple ingredients. You can add spices, herbs, even a bit of salt to make it more palatable. Think of all the different flavors you can create. From savory to spicy, the possibilities are endless. And when combined with our next essential food, it becomes a complete protein source. This means you're not just getting energy, but also the essential amino acids your body needs to function properly. So, while rice might seem simple, it's actually a powerhouse in your survival toolkit. Rice is also incredibly versatile. It can be used in a variety of dishes from different cultures, each bringing its own unique flavors and textures. From sushi to risotto, fried rice to rice pudding, the culinary possibilities are vast. Another great thing about rice is that it can be cooked with minimal equipment. Whether you're using a campfire, a portable stove, or even a solar cooker, rice can be prepared with just a pot and some water. Sharing a meal of rice can also foster a sense of community and togetherness. In survival situations, maintaining morale is just as important as having enough food. A warm, hearty meal can lift spirits and bring people together. So, remember, rice is more than just a food. It's a symbol of hope and sustenance, a reliable ally in your journey to survive and thrive. Stock up, get creative with your recipes, and let rice be the foundation of your survival strategy. Next up, we've got beans, the Robin to Rice's Batman. These little legumes are often overlooked, but they pack a serious punch when it comes to nutrition. Beans are packed with protein, which is essential for building and repairing tissues, maintaining a healthy immune system, and keeping you strong in a crisis. Whether you're an athlete looking to build muscle or just someone trying to stay healthy, beans are a fantastic addition to your diet. Think of protein as the building blocks of your body. Without it, you'll start to break down muscle, weaken, and become more susceptible to illness. Protein is crucial for every cell in your body, from your muscles to your skin and even your hair and nails. But beans aren't just about brawn. They're also incredibly versatile. You can incorporate them into a variety of dishes, making them a staple in many cuisines around the world. From hearty stews to refreshing salads, beans can do it all. You can eat them on their own, add them to stews, or even use them as a base for dips and spreads. The possibilities are endless, and each dish brings out a different flavor profile of these amazing legumes. Or even grind them into flour. Bean flour can be used in baking to add a protein boost to your favorite recipes. Imagine making pancakes or bread that not only taste great, but also provide you with essential nutrients. And just like rice, they're incredibly shelf-stable. Stored properly, beans can last for years, providing you with a reliable source of protein when you need it most. This makes them an excellent choice for emergency food supplies, or for anyone looking to stock up on nutritious, long-lasting foods. Now here's where the magic happens. Remember how I said rice and beans together create a complete protein? Well, it's true. This combination is a classic example of food synergy, where the whole is greater than the sum of its parts. Rice lacks certain essential amino acids that beans have in abundance, and vice versa. By eating them together, you're ensuring that you get all the essential amino acids your body needs to function optimally. This is especially important for vegetarians and vegans who might struggle to get complete proteins from their diet. By combining these two foods, you're essentially creating a nutritional powerhouse that rivals even the most expensive protein supplements. Not only are you getting a complete protein, but you're also benefiting from the fiber, vitamins, and minerals that both rice and beans offer. This makes them a cost-effective and nutritious option for anyone looking to improve their diet. So next time you're planning a meal, consider adding beans to the mix. Whether you're making a simple rice and bean bowl or a more elaborate dish, you'll be doing your body a favor. Plus, with so many different types of beans to choose from, you'll never get bored. From black beans to chickpeas, each variety brings its own unique flavor and nutritional profile to the table. And let's not forget the environmental benefits. Beans are a sustainable crop that can help improve soil health and reduce the need for chemical fertilizers. By choosing beans, you're not only nourishing your body, but also supporting a more sustainable food system. In conclusion, beans truly are a protein powerhouse. They're versatile, nutritious, and sustainable. So why not make them a regular part of your diet? Your body and the planet will thank you. Last but not least, we've got fish, the wild card of our survival trio. Fish might not be the first thing that comes to mind when you think of survival food, but it's a powerhouse of nutrition that can make a significant difference in your ability to thrive in challenging situations. Now, I know what you're thinking, fish. In a survival situation, how am I supposed to catch that? It might seem daunting at first, especially if you've never fished before, but with a little bit of knowledge and practice, it's entirely possible. And you'd be right to be skeptical. But hear me out. Fishing is not just about luck. It's about understanding the environment, the behavior of fish, and using the right techniques. Once you get the hang of it, it can be a reliable source of food. Fish is an incredible source of omega-3 fatty acids, which are crucial for brain function, heart health, and reducing inflammation. These nutrients are not just beneficial, they are essential, especially when you're in a high-stress survival situation. In a survival situation, your brain is your most valuable asset. It's your command center, guiding you through every decision and action. Keeping it well-nourished is paramount. You need to be sharp, focused, and able to make quick decisions. Whether it's finding shelter, navigating through the wilderness, or identifying edible plants, your cognitive abilities are constantly put to the test. Omega-3s help with all of that. They support cognitive function, improve memory, and even enhance mood, which can be a game changer when you're facing the mental and emotional challenges of survival. They're like brain food, keeping your mind sharp and your reflexes quick. Imagine being able to think clearly and react swiftly in critical moments. That's the power of omega-3s. Plus, they're great for your heart, which is pretty important when you're constantly on the move. A healthy heart ensures you have the stamina and endurance to keep going, even when the going gets tough. Now, I'm not suggesting you become a master angler overnight, but learning basic fishing techniques could be the difference between thriving and just surviving in a crisis. It's a skill that can be learned relatively quickly and can provide a steady source of nutrition. But learning basic fishing techniques could be the difference between thriving and just surviving in a crisis. It's a skill that can be learned relatively quickly and can provide a steady source of nutrition. Start with the basics, understanding the types of fish in your area, the best times to fish, and the simplest methods to catch them. Even if you can only manage to catch a small fish every few days, the nutritional benefits are well worth the effort. Fish is packed with protein, vitamins, and minerals that can sustain you and keep you healthy. Plus, there's something incredibly rewarding about catching and cooking your own food in the wild. And let's not forget the psychological boost. The act of fishing itself can be meditative and calming, providing a sense of normalcy and routine in an otherwise chaotic situation. It's a moment to pause, reflect, and connect with nature. Fishing can also be a social activity. If you're with a group, it's a great way to bond and share responsibilities. Working together to catch fish can build camaraderie and improve morale, which is just as important as the physical nourishment. And don't worry if you don't have fancy gear. In a survival situation, improvisation is key. You can make a fishing rod from natural materials, use simple traps, or even fish by hand in shallow waters. The important thing is to be resourceful and persistent. So, next time you think about survival essentials, don't overlook fish. It's not just a wild card, it's a game changer. With its incredible nutritional benefits and the skills you'll develop along the way, fish can truly be the brain-boosting essential that helps you not just survive, but thrive. So there you have it, folks. Rice, beans, and fish. The 3 foods that could literally keep you alive in a survival situation. Even if you stockpile nothing else, which you still want to, at least have spices to go with the rice and beans. Remember, this is about more than just surviving. It's about thriving, and part of thriving is having a little variety in your diet. Have different foods for flavor. It gets boring in the apocalypse. But before you go out and raid your local grocery store, I want to hear from you. Here's a question for you to end off with today. What's your favorite fish? If you could have any fish in the world and that would be one thing that you'd have the rest of your life, what is it? Let me know in the comments below and we can compare notes. Thanks everybody for being here and we'll see you tomorrow.